Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Please and thank you are still magic words. I just wish some people would use them more often. Manners cost nothing and are priceless. You have a choice each and every single day. I choose to be blessed, grateful, excited, thankful and to be happy. We are going to do lesson number 6, water and power. Key learning points are the water cycle, source of water in Pakistan, means of generating power, natural resources of Pakistan. Its background information is water is a major natural resource. Living things cannot live without water. 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. Fresh water found on the land is only 3% of the water on Earth, whereas the water found in seas and oceans is salty and unfit for use. We use water for drinking, washing, etc. Water on the surface of the earth is heated up by the rays of the sun. Underline all important points side by side. Natural resources are those which are found on the earth in large quantities. Seawater is salty. On the next page there are sources of water. Rainfall in wells are large holes dug in the ground to obtain water from underground, and tube wells are dug many hundreds of meters below the surface, and water is pumped up by electric motors or diesel pumps. Due to shortage of electricity in Pakistan, farmers are now using solar pumps. Next heading is dams and barrages. In Pakistan, rivers are fast flowing and dams are built on the upper part of the river. Some dams are called multi-purpose projects because they are being used as a reservoir and they are also generating electricity. The main dams in Pakistan are at Wasak, Tarbela, Mangla. There are small dams in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and in Upper Punjab. Another way of controlling the flow of river is by building a barrier across them. This is called a barrage. For example, Sakhar barrage is built on the river Indus. With its 7 canals, it supplies water about 25% of the total canal irrigation area of Pakistan. Next topic is power. Pakistan is an agricultural country. However, in recent years, it has become more industrialized. It means that many industries are becoming set here. An industrial country produces goods by using its own power and natural resources. There are some essential requirements for our country. These are power, water and raw material. The type of power is called hydroelectricity. Hydro means water. Thermal power plant are also working in Pakistan, and these are working with the help of coal, gas and oil. Nuclear power plants are also set in Karachi and in Chashma in the north. The power of the windmill is used through windmills. The blades turning in the wind work the turbines which generate power. However, this is very expensive method of producing power. Next topic is raw material. Any material which is in a natural state and is not man-made is a raw material. They can be plants or minerals. In Pakistan, there are metallic and non-metallic minerals. There are metallic minerals such as iron ore, copper, gold and silver. Non-metallic minerals are salt, precious stone like diamond, emerald and rubies. You have to highlight all the important points and make 10 MCQs from these important points. Now come towards the bookwork. Part A is about new terms. You have to write the detail about them, and part B you have to label the picture in this way. Complete your part A with the help of given information. You have to label this map with the help of this key, just like cotton industry, sugar industry, cement industry, automatic industry and cottage industry in Pakistan. Thank you so much for watching this video. Allah Hafiz.